What is up, guys? This is Chris with Leveling Up Your Finances, and if you couldn't tell from the last video, I either got COVID or, I don't know, allergies or pharyngitis. I don't know, my throat is destroyed and I cannot speak, so I apologize, but this is my raspy, sexy smoker voice for you guys today. But let's just get into it. I've had a lot, we're going to cover a lot today. Basically, I've had these in the thing since last week, and I just keep skipping over them, but these are actually pretty important, so I want to just cover them because they're actually interesting articles versus just whatever the trend is. So one of the ones we're going to go over is Sparkster's wallet just jumping online 3 years later, basically. Of course, my computer doesn't want to work. We're also going to cover Crypto Valley's venture capital launches African blockchain early stage fund. An opinionated article, which I really enjoyed, was Web3 needs Africa, not the other way around. It's actually pretty interesting, so you guys have to stay tuned. And then the EU about how they want to change regulations. So let's just jump right into it, guys. Again, I apologize for my voice, but it's my sexy smoker voice, and you love it. Alright, guys, so the EU set to experiment with blockchain-based stock, bond, and fund trading. Lawmakers hailed the pilot legislation Wednesday as putting the bloc at the forefront of innovation. And there's the beautiful EU flag. Stock and bond insurance trading and settlement via blockchain technology will be tested in the EU under a 5-year pilot program approved by the European Parliament in Brussels, putting the bloc at the forefront of innovation. The measure was first proposed by the European Commission. It will give the EU members the chance to test out a new crypto applications that would otherwise be blocked by existing laws governing financial market and infrastructure. So it's a big deal. It sounds interesting, especially since it's just a little pilot. But it is not only vital to making existing financial legislator fit for digital, but also to show an openness towards new technology that could make financial markets safer and more efficient. But Van Overveld, I don't know, Overvelty, you guys know I can't pronounce crap for anything, previously served as Belgium's finance minister. I think I met that guy when I was in Brussels, now that I think about it. I might have met him. I don't know. I probably didn't. He was probably at a bar, and that's where I was, so. Warned that the crypto experiments that appeared to work on a small scale might still raise unexpected risk if they move beyond the pilot stage. That is correct. What works in a limited testing environment does not necessarily work in a broader context. Again, he's not wrong. And the future would need to be thoroughly scrutinized the exemptions before upscaling. M. McGuinness, European Commission's most senior financial service official, it's groundbreaking work. And it actually is, if you think about it. This could enable financial markets to safely experiment with innovative technology more effectively by allowing traditional financial instruments like stocks, bonds, exchange-traded funds to be tokenized in spite of their structures. Don't take anything Coinbase says as word or gospel, because they don't even, spell. Unless they meant strictures. Maybe stricture is a word I don't even know. I'm guessing it meant structures. But anyways, Coinbase, when I messed that up too. Don't even take anything I say literally, because I'm an idiot on YouTube, and you shouldn't listen to idiots on YouTube for financial advice. Coindesk is actually really great. So if you guys haven't checked them out, obviously go read their stuff. They usually know what they're talking about. Wow, this video already sucks. So anyways, for some lawmakers, the pilot goes too far, and they say it amounts to a loophole in laws on finance, trading, and infrastructure intended to protect investors and safeguard financial stability. Voting against is not an opposition of innovation. That's what people don't realize. It's not that they're opposed to innovation. They're just voting against it because opposition to the irresponsibly in industry lobbying leads to a pilot project spiraling into what could be effectively be an excuse in deregulation. So again, it's not that they're opposed to innovation, guys. But we'll see if this actually happens. It could be nice. It's just a little pilot episode anyways. It's just an experiment. We'll see what happens out of it. Obviously, America or whatever, but the EU also has a pretty big pull on some stuff. So let's just jump into Africa right now. This is actually really interesting. Yeah, well, we'll just jump into the article because my paraphrasing it is just garbage anyway. So we'll just read what they actually wrote because that's how I steal content from other people, and that's how I make content, I guess. Copyright laws, I don't know. Crypto Valley Venture Capital launches Africa Blockchain Early Stage Fund. The venture capital investor published a report that found funding for African blockchain startups far outpaced investment in other venture funding. And this is actually a pretty good one. So in Switzerland, the Crypto Valley Venture Capital also calls itself the CVVC, which is a fun little play on acronyms, is launching an Africa-focused fund to support blockchain startups on the continent. The fund is invested in 100 startups in the African continent over the next 4 years. CVVC has invested in 12 startups with blockchain cases go far beyond cryptocurrency to drive Africa's future to date. So they already invested in 12. They're trying to invest in about 100. They're aiming to raise 10 to 50 million. I mean, that's chump change, let's be real, but 10 to 50, that's a big gap. So I don't know really whatever they're trying to really do. But anyways, if they can get 50 million, that's cool. It's still chump change. I'm just kidding. I wish I had $50 million. Whatever. But among the 12 startups, leading House Africa, a startup from Nigeria that will allow land registration on the blockchain. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And Mazuma, a mobile payments platform in Ghana. That one I think that one's probably the I don't know, probably the best one, just for what it is, and it makes a lot of sense. According to Olaf H10, co-founder and chief investment officer of CVVC, most startups are expected to originate from South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, and Egypt. But they really are open to projects for the entire continent. We just want the best ideas from everywhere, H10 said. On Monday, CVVC published the Africa Blockchain Report, and it highlighted the growth of the blockchain sector in Africa. Funding for African blockchain startups outpaced the growth in general African venture funding by 11 times. So that's pretty good. 11 times X, right? But how much is actually going there right now? Anyways, so 11 times, not a lot, is still not a lot. However, this is progress. Africa is the fastest growing crypto market, attracting large investments from the crypto sector. Pan-Africa centralized crypto exchange MARA raised 23 million. Not bad, right? Central African Republic recently adopted Bitcoin as their legal tender. And I believe after El Salvador, they might have been not the second, but very close to that. So they're one of the first ones to still do it. But of course, when you read something like this and you see something like this, you have to jump into that article. So again, this is an opinionated article by Elizabeth R9 10 8. I can't count that fast. 8 R9. Anyways, so again, opinionated article, but it actually is very thought out and thorough. So let's jump into it. Web3 needs Africa, not the other way around. The continent has shown a willingness to embrace financial services technologies, and crypto addresses a pressing need in every country. What continent is home to the second largest Bitcoin market? A government introduced central bank digital currency, CBDC, and crypto market growth for more than 100 billion in the past year. You might think North America? No. You might think Latin America with the adoption of Bitcoin as a legal tender in countries like El Salvador. Again, they were number one, but no. Or perhaps Asia come to mind, where crypto markets continue to grow at a fast pace, but the answer is Africa. Nice little video if you want to click on it. I'll put all these articles, links in the description so you guys can go check them out if you'd like. But according to an Africa report, September 2021, the continent's crypto market reached a significant milestone when sub-Saharan users achieved more than 80 million in crypto holdings, more than the total of the U.S. users. I'm thinking that means per capita, not 80 million in crypto holdings, because we have way more than that in America. We're in the billions. So I'm not really sure what they meant on that part. So if you guys do, comment down below and let me know, because that was like, no, that's not true at all. So I'm guessing it's per capita of users, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, getting back. Morocco. If you guys don't know where Morocco is, it's a North African country that grosses domestic product ranking well outside the world's top 50, the U.S. being the first, has one of the highest crypto holdings population with 2.5% of people owning some form of digital currency. It's not bad, I guess. From 2020 to 2021, the continent saw an astounding 1,200% increase in crypto payment. So again, I don't know how much it was in 2019 or before, but again, from 2020 to 2021, that's a huge increase. So if it keeps increasing at that rate, or even similar to that rate, that's pretty impressive. They were early to embrace of mobile money. Before crypto, African countries were embracing mobile money. This is quite interesting. I've never heard of this until this. In 2007, the first mobile money company, M-Pesa, created a tsunami of change in the way people on the continent spent and stored money. The launch of mobile money in Kenya was a runaway success, with M-Pesa dominating over 99% of the market share. Now more than 60% of global mobile money transactions flow through Africa. That's a huge percentage. 60% is big. I know it's a D if you're in school, but whatever. It's still really, that's a big percent, guys. Africa has historically been excluded during times of global transformation due to the long-lasting impacts of colonialization and stereotypical thinking in the rest of the world. During past industrial revolutions, Africa's nations were often exploited for labor or natural resources, and helping Western countries develop at the expense of their own progress. So I hope this isn't something that continues to happen even with the crypto age. I feel like the crypto age is a little bit more woke, and we'll see what happens, but we're not trying to exploit Africa. But again, this could be an investment type opportunity, but we will see. History likes to repeat itself, and it's sad. Many sociologists now consider the world to be undergoing a fourth industrial revolution, led by the widespread adoption of internet and movement to renewable energy sources. Blockchain and cryptocurrencies and other distributive ledger technology will undoubtedly play a role in this revolution. Well said. Africa will not only participate in such a transformational period, but also help lead it. The latest evolutionary step in crypto Web3 needs Africa, with its willingness to adopt to new technologies and huge population needing better financial services to succeed, not the reverse. And here's why they need crypto. Crypto's popularity in Africa is not surprising when you consider the financial infrastructure and currency stability issues. Even the continent's strongest currencies, like South African Rand, are among the world's most undervalued. Crypto offers a more stable way to store and spend energy. So this goes a little bit more into the infrastructure and Swift network, but you guys can read that if you like. It is boring. Whatever, it's only a paragraph. But sending money is difficult and time-consuming and expensive generally, right? When you're wiring through a bank. Crypto, which can be sent almost instantaneously, I don't know how to read. Crypto, which can be sent almost instantly using a mobile phone, helps overcome these obstacles and offers a way for Africans to send money for their families, participate in e-commerce, and grow their business opportunities. That's awesome. And you can do it from a smartphone, which they have now, which is absolutely insane and amazing. High flow of crypto transactions between Africa and East Asia, likely due to more efficient way to conduct business payments for African businesses operating in the region, as well as a large number of Asian workers in Africa that send funds to their families. I did not know that part of like that economic structure over there. I did deep dive a little bit more into that because I am a business major. It's actually quite interesting when you really look at it. But I digress. That's a completely another tangent we can go into later. Anyways, I hate how it does this because I keep trying to I don't know. Africa is ready to embrace the decentralized cross-border potential of crypto, but is crypto world ready to acknowledge and support Africa's potential power? And I think we are. Because if you really think about it, like, we're not some boomer nation anymore. Crypto is definitely, if you're investing in crypto, or you're like behind the crypto potential and all that, and you really think forward thinking like that, I really do think we are. Maybe still once big money gets into it, we'll see. But for the most part, most of us, I think, would definitely support that. Africa becoming a powerhouse of Web3 and crypto adoption going forward is a logical progression. Part of the reason Africa hasn't yet been able to benefit fully from crypto technology is due to antiquated, counterproductive mindsets from the heads of international corporation, financial institutions, and other global organizations. I meant older because that's actually true. Again, old money could play into it, because obviously old money is generational wealth, and they have more pulls and strings than a lot of us. Basically, us little guys need to stand up and just take this place, but they got a lot of money, let's be real. So we'll see how it turns out in the next few years. And then unfortunately, unfortunately, these leaders overlook Africa's enormous capacity to adopt new technologies, grow its economically, and overcome historically rooted obstacles. Instead, the world, including the crypto industry, should look confidently at Africa as a source for innovation and success. 100%. And now, guys, let's look into some conspiracy theories on crypto and some, basically, it sounds like almost a scam. ICO funded projected Sparkster converts 22 million in Ether to USDC after 3 years with no product. Sparkster promised investors a no-code software creation platform using 30 million in raised funds raised for investors in 2018. Again, 30 chump change. That's nothing. That's still a lot of money. The conversion in recent days, dude, I can't breathe. It has to be the Rona. I have the Rona, so I apologize. 22 million of Ether into stablecoin USDC by seemingly dormant blockchain project Sparkster got some observations crying foul and calling on the funds to be blacklisted, as well as they should. Well, I hate when my computer does that. Well, some projects went, because I have to control plus to make the view a lot bigger, because I'm blind and my computer screen's very small. And also for you guys to actually watch it and read it along while you're on YouTube. Well, some projects went to build legitimate products and ecosystems. Others have yet to deliver, like Sparkster AVI. The project raised over 30 million in July 2018 in an ICO. A final tweet from the project's Twitter account was in 2021, a link to demonstration of supposedly upcoming product. A demonstration, not actual product, just a demonstration of what it's supposed to be. Nothing has been communicated from that account since. The wallets holding the proceeds from the ICO suddenly became active this weekend, however, and by Monday, they were sitting on over 22 million of US stablecoin USDC. The move is seen as unusual and is raising suspicions among the community members. What happened in 2018? This is just a basic breakdown. Project document shows that 30% of the tokens offered by Sparkster were supposed to be distributed between the founding team and initial investors. Funds were to be used to build out a team and to cover legal fees and marketing, but little happened in the months afterward. No product arrived. Tokens were apparently never distributed to investors, the community, to threaten the team with legal action in 2019. Sparkster, which is a great name, Sparkster, denied all claims of wrongdoing at the time. Well, no shit. Blah, blah, blah. Jump. Funds on the move. Blockchain data apparently now shows that more than 22 million worth of Ether from several Sparkster's wallets last active over 3 years ago were converted to USDC. Here you go. There's a little look at it. Read it. Okay, we're just going to pass it. All right, so another wallet received about 3,000 Ether, some 1,371 days ago. That was the last time it was active. 3 days ago, however, it converted the full amount over 3 transactions to more than 6 million USDC. Data from other wallets show similar Ether amounts were converted in USDC over the weekend. All were last activated over 3 years ago. Sparkster had not responded to requests from comment via Twitter, direct message by publication time. I mean, there's other ways to reach out, guys. Twitter's just a tool. It's just a social media. Maybe give them a call. Use your cell phone for what it was worth, a call. But we don't use our phones to call people anymore. We just text a message. And I prefer it that way because I don't like talking to people. Meanwhile, community members tried to bring the USDC holding to issuers' circle's attention on Monday, asking the team to blacklist the fund. Go for it, and that's it. So that's kind of, I mean, there's other coins that have completely failed since that time, guys. Like, what is one of the coins that you guys have, like, you know, the project completely failed and you guys are holding the bag, or you sold out at pennies, besides Terra Luna, obviously, because I'm still holding the bag on that one. That was super cool. That's a whole nother subject. But again, I only put like $50 in it for the bounce, and I missed the bounce, so that was cool. Well, anyways, guys, remember at the end of the day to stay awesome and keep loving each other. Mwah.